intended for mature audiences, may contain language and content not suitable for younger listeners. And most of that content's coming out of Justin's mouth.
What up, everyone? I hope the weather is nice where ever people are watching or listening to this, because it's been raining nonstop fucking down here. And I feel like it is because they are like cloud seeding and fucking making this rain like they are over in Dubai.
Has it really been raining in Richmond a lot?
It's been raining like
It's been on and off.
Yeah.
For the most part,
Yeah.
Either like 80 and nice or like rainy all day.
It hasn't rained in
Yeah.
a minute up here.
Dude, even like Sunday, I checked the weather on Saturday, and on Saturday it said it wasn't gonna rain. And I was like, sweet, I can cut my grass. And then woke up Sunday morning, it's fucking raining.
Yeah, I had to work
Well,
at this outdoor event, like bartending, and it was just raining the entire time. Like we even looked at the Weather Channel app when we got there. They're like, we got there at 11. They're like, yeah, the rain should stop by noon. I don't think it stopped like the entire day.
Damn.
Right.
No, fucking poured all day.
Damn. Sounds like Dubai.
Oh, there goes all that money.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm sure you guys
Well,
saw on
yeah.
TikTok or YouTube that Dubai has been literally flooded. Literally.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking great flood of times past.
See, I thought it was all
18
AI
months.
generated.
They said it was like
18 months worth of rainfall.
yeah, like 2 years
In
worth
a
of
day.
rainfall. It like knocked
In a
out
single
highways
day.
and traffic and basically just ruined every rich person's day over there.
I mean, I
They're
don't
like,
get
what is
that,
this?
but the scenes were just wild though. Like the one that got me was like the airport. Like you saw a plane's wheels completely covered in water, dude. It was like there was nothing. It was like just an
Yeah.
ocean. It's wild, man.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you
But,
guys
like-
see the one where it had like the tornado on top of a building?
Boy,
It was like
no.
a mini cyclone. I was like, this
I did
has to
not
be
see
that.
AI generated. There's no way.
Sure, that wasn't
that
from
could've
Fast
been.
and Furious when they were.
I was just about to say that today.
they jumped Burj Khalifa. Could have been. Did you hear somebody say family anywhere in the
Famine or
family?
and Vin Diesel is there
And
Just
yeah,
chugging Corona next to it.
like how did
in
that
a
happen?
wife beater. You know, can't miss that.
Yeah.
white beater stay
Can't miss
clean
his
though.
short ass.
Always,
My man
always
jumps
stays
out
clean,
of a car, rolls up the fucking sidewalk on the
Comes
fucking
up.
ground, and he comes up. No
clean and
holes.
fresh,
No
looking
holes.
like looking like Mr. Clean, literally. Like,
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, tell me it's not true. Like,
So wait, was
Alright,
this
so-
like? Is
So
this
yeah,
actually
Justin,
really
please-
happening right now?
please continue what you were saying.
So I don't know if it's a theory, but I know this is actually scientifically a fact that cloud seeding is an actual environmental manipulation where you either release like from a ground generator or from an airplane, you release silver iodide, which is basically produced naturally in clouds, which is just ice particles. So you're creating snow essentially. And then once, you know how rain clouds work, once that gets to a certain altitude, it melts and it turns into rain, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, dude, apparently that's what they were doing. And that shit fucked up.
Someone went a little too heavy
Like,
with
they
it.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody went a little bit
Bring
too
a little
hard
too
on
much
that.
on there.
Well, it's
Somebody-
interesting because, like, I
Somebody
was talking
carried
to
a
somebody
one where
about
they
this.
didn't need to.
I was talking to somebody about this at the bar like a week ago, and they were saying, I brought it up. I was like, oh, it's cloud seeding. And they're like, no, you're stupid. I was like, what? I was like, when was the last time you saw any sort of rainfall in Dubai, which is in the fucking desert? Like, yeah, it's on the ocean, but there's no storm systems in that area of the world at all because it's not near the Gulf Stream. Like, there's no hurricanes, no tornadoes. Like,
Just
the ocean
sandstorms.
didn't just rise 4 feet. Like, that's not a thing. So the only, like, possible alternative is that it was genetically, or not genetically, geoengineered. And it's happened. There's cases of cloud seeding all over the place, bro. Like, they did this shit in New South Wales and Australia for 5 years. And they created a 14% increase in snowfall. They did in Wyoming a 10-year cloud seeding experiment in the snowy range of the Sierra Mountain Ridge. 15% increase in snowpack. Like, it's a thing. And it has
So,
no
I
effect
mean-
on the body or on any, like,
So,
animals or anything like that.
so it seems like
That's
the
pretty cool.
team that did it in New Zealand and the team that did it in Wyoming did it for a good purpose, I'm assuming. The one that they did in Dubai seems a little bit, extreme, being able to dump 2 years worth of rain in one day. Because it seems like, obviously, the ones that did it in New Zealand and Wyoming did it for environmental reasons. Obviously, you're looking in the Cheyenne Mountains, trying to pack the snow caps, probably trying to do it for, like, touristy reasons or whatnot, might you. But obviously, they
It
probably
also-
did that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It also creates, like, clean water. Because when all that snow melts, it floods through all the rocks and the rivers of the mountains, so it naturally purifies,
So there you go.
it and stuff like
There
that.
could be a reason
So,
why they did that. But why Dubai?
Yeah, exactly.
In 2 years
It
worth
makes
of,
sense.
rain. I mean,
Because they're
are they
building that
collecting it?
wall city. They're building
that
that,
got
fucking city,
postponed.
that strip.
Well,
They
now
need
they
all
just
the
said
water
that it's
for
going to
it.
be. Now they said that Wall City is supposed to be only like a mile long or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
keeps
I'm
decreasing.
pretty sure it's just a fallacy at this point.
Well, they
It
started
sounds way
digging,
too good to be
so-
true. But Dubai also has like the most concentrated area of billionaires in the world, so
But so the issue you run into, so even like when I lived out in Vegas, if we got a heavy rain, and even if it was like an hour, the problem is that the ground is also just so hard that like none of that water soaks in, so it just fucking floods everything. So even if they did calculate, they were like, "Oh, we only need like 6 inches of rainfall with this cloud seeding." They probably didn't take into account that 6 inches is not going to saturate into the fucking ground at all. It's
Right.
just going to be 6 inches of standing water there.
well, that and also like once you start it, I feel like there's no way to stop it.
Yeah.
Because then,
You
like,
just gotta let it
natural
pass.
clouds will still produce. Like, there could be a storm. Just like like there's so many different variables that you can't predict.
Right.
That
I'm
it
pretty
just
sure
it
the first time they
just
tried,
kind of went
right?
out of control.
So like
So,
all that
I
state is
don't
already
know.
so
That was-
damn compact, like Peter was saying. It's just like it
Yeah.
doesn't get enough rainfall out there. I know
Well, they also
definitely
don't-
in
yeah.
Vegas, man. Like if it starts raining out there, you do not want to get on the interstate. It's just like driving on fucking like black ice.
No, there's also no drainage system.
Right.
Like
They
they
don't need
didn't
it.
plan for this.
It's very rare.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
they
now,
plan for it because
I
they don't need
guarantee
it.
you-
It's nothing like this has ever happened.
I guarantee you they're gonna start building sewers. Like, all right, this is
I
for
think-
the next time.
I mean, I don't think they are. I mean, I feel like all of Dubai, like what was supposed to be the fucking, they were supposed to, for the World Cup, they were supposed to have the floating clouds that they
Oh,
were going to
yeah.
build where it was like
I remember that.
fucking giant robots to block out the sun. Like,
Yeah, that worked out well.
yeah.
Yeah, they were
I
also
feel like
supposed to have like every stadium was supposed to be spraying mist throughout the whole entire stadium. Never
Yeah.
happened. You were
Well,
supposed
they
to be
just
able to
think they
drink
can- yeah.
at the World Cup.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You could drink at your hotel, you just couldn't buy alcohol.
Well, they originally were like,
didn't-
okay, now we're having a designated spots, and they were like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, like, nah, we're getting rid of the designated spots.
Completely.
I thought they like changed it back because they were losing money off alcohol sales.
No, so they did have designated spots, but then like if you drank in those and then had to leave them for any reason, then you could be arrested
Oh my
for
god.
being outside of the designated zone with alcohol in your system.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
It's like the
pretty
definition
strict
of entrapment.
country.
Yeah, pretty much like being at a dry wedding. No one wants to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
cloud
also-
seeding definitely a thing.
And when that World Cup comes to, like the United States, Mexico, and Canada, them fans are going to be
2026.
rowdy as hell because
Oh yeah.
we love the drink over here, and we'll just put it
Oh,
at that. And
Yeah.
so do they. Like,
So, like, what you do a couple summers ago? I went to the World Cup and I sobered up.
all the way through.
I had to sober
That or
up
just
every-
didn't remember anything.
And it rained naturally and didn't flood.
Yeah.
I think cloud seeding like started in like the 1890s though.
That
Yeah.
they didn't wait. When were planes?
No, like
invented?
there was no, because it wasn't like through planes. It was like some guy who, dude, what was it? There was a story.
Was it
I
that?
should have fucking
You
looked
had
it
to
up.
go up in a balloon. There weren't any
It had to
planes
be a
like
balloon,
that
yeah.
around there.
No, Yeah, but it was like a story of this guy. No, he was just releasing the chemical from the ground,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
it was
you
like
can
a
release it from the
city.
ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a city that had this super long drought, and they paid this guy all this fucking money, and he came and basically built this giant thing on top of the hill, and then fucking got all this rain, but then it was too much rain, and like killed all the crops because it was too much rain.
Oh, dude, I thought
Tried
that
to
was
do the
like
right thing and
I
failed
thought it was all a
miserably.
lie. I thought it was like a story that he came up with. The guy was like running a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
No, he was releasing shit into the air, and so I think that was like the beginning of cloud seeding.
Yeah, I don't think that worked though.
Apparently, it did because the fucking water killed all the crops.
So there is actually like a scary negative side to it, because you can basically set off a chain reaction that you can't stop. Where like, there's not a lot known about cloud seeding. It's just like, oh, if we do this, then it'll produce rain. Okay, but what happens when you release silver oxide into the air and then it doesn't, you know, form into water and it just goes straight to the ground as ice, or as the silver oxide, which is I'm pretty sure is poisonous.
You're
At least to a
stabbing
certain
people
extent.
on the way down. And God is literally smiting
Fucking
you.
Sub-Zero.
It's silver iodide. Sorry, not silver oxide.
'Cause even a
But
drop
yeah,
of that
it
comes
could
from the sky.
create like a chain reaction with like the combination of natural greenhouse gases and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a little.
I mean,
it's a
they
little scary.
already put a bunch of shit into the sky, so I mean, what is this gonna make it any different?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which
But-
is like the unfortunate part, like obviously if they did a little bit more studies on it and tried to figure out, the actual benefits of it and trying to, make sure there's no poison in the sky, that'd be cool,
Well, why would?
But people
Why would they
people
do
like
that?
us,
It's an
where
immediate. They had
where
an
we
immediate
get
rainfall.
rain, on a day, like we get rain, we don't really have snow will come every now and then, but like other areas, kind of makes sense. Like, it'd be cool to, throw this up in the sky in Africa and see what happens. But,
I just think you shouldn't fuck with the environment.
well, that too.
I mean, I'd say we're way past that point. We're finding microplastics in fucking
No,
like
I'm not
sealed
talking about like
tubes
I'm
and
not,
shit.
yeah, I'm not
shit,
talking about us
like,
containing the environment, contaminating the environment. I'm talking about like genetic, like geoengineering the environment is not good.
Wait,
I
You're
mean,
throwing
hate
off
to-
like the natural balance of the ecosystem.
yeah.
I hate to
Well,
tell
wasn't
you
there a
this.
whole
anyway.
movie, but there was a whole movie based on this. But
Yeah,
Geostorm or
Geostorms.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
y'all
That's
not
actually
seen the
pretty-
movie?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I'll
Day
say,
After
I also need to
Tomorrow,
tell you
yeah.
this, but the Earth is going to be okay. Like,
Oh yeah, let's get
all the global warming and our pollutants and all this other shit is a human problem because,
Oh,
like, we're not going to survive. The Earth is just going to keep going along and be like, oh, I'll fix myself eventually when I get rid of these fucking parasites.
Yeah, man. If you think about it,
God,
like
just
in like a
restart.
That's facts, Pete.
like a small sense, like we're just like if the Earth is a cell, we're just all little viruses.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll cleanse itself eventually.
that's the plot of The Matrix.
Pom pom pom.
But you got to think about we're like spent the shortest time frame pretty much out of any organism that's been here on this whole entire
Oh
planet.
yeah, I mean the dinosaurs
Like-
were here for millions of years.
millions of years, and we've only been here for what, a fraction of that.
A
I
fraction
think
of a fraction.
the thing I heard was like we're on the timeline of like us being alive in the entire timeline of the Earth and other species. We're like the thickness of a hair.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Like
we're
it's
going to be
not-
the quickest to
There's
go
no-
extinct.
Oh,
We're
absolutely.
killing ourselves.
Yeah.
And
for real.
we'll destroy ourselves for sure.
What was it that Rick and Morty is like when the dinosaurs come back? Was like, we left this planet to the humans. We're so sorry.
Imagine if that meteor didn't wipe out the dinosaurs in the Yucatan Peninsula. What would the Earth be like now? Like
That is a
this should
great
be
question.
wild, bro.
I'd be eating a woolly mammoth fucking meatball right now, bro.
Oh, dude.
Oh
I
man,
would eat
rolled
the
up
fuck out of
yourself.
That's like a second episode throwback right there.
that. Yeah, that was
You're
nice.
very
That
second
was
episode.
nice. That was nice. I'd eat some
I don't-
grilled T-Rex.
I honestly think that we would be, shit out of luck because we'd be fucking basically hunted down and
we probably wouldn't even be
destroyed.
here.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that was an extinction level event. Like it wiped
Yeah.
out everything, and it was a whole new start.
Yeah.
And then like we started from the ocean again.
No, we started from mammals. Mammals survived. They were able to burrow underneath.
Well, I guess
They
like
can,
what's
they can
like
live
the
in those hazardous
prehistoric?
conditions.
Aren't crocodiles and sharks like dinosaurs technically?
Yeah. Well, pretty much
Crocodiles
I'm
are.
pretty
are.
sure there's others.
They
I'm
just
pretty
got
sure
smaller. Like sharks have been around for a long time too.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
probably,
like the same
whales or
time frame.
something.
Horshoe crabs.
Yep, horseshoe
Horseshoe
crabs.
crabs,
Yep.
A lot of
With that blue blood,
cephalopods.
that mysterious blue blood that's like
It's copper.
insanely genetically like superior to humans or some shit. Like
Yeah,
it
they
solves
I
like
mean,
so
they
many
use it-
problems.
yeah, for like a lot of medicines and stuff.
That's really cool. Really
I
cool.
drink that shit.
Probably kill you.
What is
gave
this,
me, like,
Dune? You drink the blue blood?
It's been great hanging out with you guys. Peace, love. Say thank you every once in a while. Justin Baby Boy, cue the damn music. We out, motherfucker.